We're back. KWAKU TP Show, hosted by myself. Hey, not by yourself, but myself. KWAKU TP, aka The Problem, aka KWAKU The Problem, aka the Duke of Accra. We're live in the building. This is Radio R 99.2 FM, and we're live with four kings. I need to include myself in that as well.
Four kings.
Mr. CEO Kenny Riches, GK the Rap Genius.
Yep.
And none other than the king himself, Kojo. I might get this wrong. Titicus.
Oh yeah. I was waiting for that one.
Yes, that one I can't forget that one.
Very important for me. There's only one person who doesn't like this name. I will not mention the name.
I know. I know that one.
I can't imagine how the ladies were calling him when he was in high school. Chichikus. How are you introducing yourself to the ladies? Chichikus. You know, the problem with us men, the name that you find is very, the sweeter name you find that your parents gave you. That is the only name you tell the ladies out there. After 2 years, they will just come to realize your second name, and they will be like, "This was your name all this while."
So you are called Jankman too.
Let me tell you, my second name, yes. Until I saw it on TV. That's the time I started now calling it myself, telling people, yeah, that's my name. Because that guy became popular somehow. He was an area MP by then. And then he appeared on TV, and then he was holding my second name. Then I was like, okay, from today, if you mention this name here,
I'm not that bad, yeah.
So, Chichikus.
Yeah, Chichikus. Oh, wow. Come on, Chichikus.
Do you know the number of friends I got from...
But how did this name land in Ghana?
This name? This name, I imported it. I don't know. I imported this name.
Like fine wine, he imported the name Chichikus.
Chichikus. Yeah, because the meaning of the name is somebody who can he offers service. You know, he's trustworthy. Can entrust duties for him, and he can. In the Bible, he worked very close to Paul. Yeah. Don't see me like this with these locks, I'm a very strong Christian.
I know that. You know, anything to do with the 12 disciples, you have to know whether you are close to Christianity or not.
No, but Issachar don't concern this one. Issachar, anything concern Issachar in Bible.
Ah, okay.
Anything concern Issachar. Tychicus. It's a Greek name. Yeah, so there's somebody who is very, like, you can trust him. Like, you're going, okay, I want to live here. I want somebody to take care of my business. Person with the name of Tychicus should be somebody very trustworthy to entrust your duties to.
Faithful servant.
Very faithful servant.
I know
faithful servant.
I know you as a hard-working person, and I don't know if when you are in Ghana, you are really working that hard, doing any job you are doing.
Okay.
You know, when you come to Germany, sometimes Germany shapes us.
Yes, you see. Okay.
The journey shapes us.
Yeah.
The journey shapes us.
Yeah. The question you asked the last, like, if was the country who shaped us. Okay, I was in a bar business. Listen, you come and see me. I had colleagues who were also doing our modeling stuff. They were also doing their own thing here and there. I was once West African Model of the Year. I was once International Model of the Year in Nigeria. So if with this kind of Stunt of Glory here and there, you wouldn't. I was still doing Tot and Jots. Tot and Jots bedeutet, I'm selling cigarettes by sticks and I'm selling drinks by millimeters.
That's in Ghana we say one tot.
Tot and Jot. I was doing Tot and Jot at the bar. I was selling
Tot and Jot. Okay, I hear this name. Do you need a tot?
Yeah, I did Tot and Jot. Yeah.
The name, is popular, tot.
So I do tot. I sell.
For those people who don't drink like TP, they cannot know what.
Listen, hold on. Wait, I don't drink. I don't drink.
Do you drink?
I don't drink.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Why is it catching you when you're not drinking?
Depending on the type of drink you're talking about.
I say for those people
who don't drink like TP, can insinuate that I drink a lot.
No. I meant it.
Okay. So this is just, by the way, on that angle as in I was hustling. This is the reason why it's very difficult for me. Yet, no matter what I do, even if I go to work, I close at 10. I can never sleep before 12.
Before what?
12 midnight. Can never sleep because all my life I worked in a night work. I work in a VIP lounge. I work in a bar. I own the bar. And when will I close?
After about 5 to 1 in the morning.
When you have a customer who will come with money for 3 bottles. Listen, he's having only money with 3 bottles in his pocket. He will come when you're about to close. He will order one
for the road.
For himself. He will order one for you. He has committed you. You will sit down and then you order one again. 1 hour on top of that 12 minutes you want to close. Before you go home, it's already 1. Before you pack everything, 1:30, you get home. You understand? So that is the life. I live this life for I don't know God knows how long. Very long time.
So when we come to diaspora, how do we have to plan? Because sometimes we come here and I think we need to have a plan.
Yes, sad enough.
I've seen guys here since 20. I am here around 8 years or 7. I don't know. But I've seen guys here 20 years, but they're still the same. Where do we go wrong?
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's the issue of people come here, they didn't have a plan. Okay. And it can happen. Maybe if I came here in maybe 5 years earlier than I came, I wouldn't have come up with any plan. I would have just come.
Okay.
And come and enjoy life. But what I went through some few years before I came here, I said, my Oga, come with a plan.
But there's an interesting you said that, because I shared with you a film called Bogger. The film called Bogger, and if you watch the trailer, it talks about it's a film. It's actually in Tree. Most of it is in Tree.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
I've not watched it, but I've seen the trailer.
And a lot. It's about a guy who comes to Germany.
Germany, sure.
Yeah. And it's a similar thing. Like, you think you come over, you think you're gonna make money, then okay. His story is quite. Maybe somebody has a similar story to whereby they do things they don't want to do to go back home to prove some stuff. But if you come without a plan, that's potentially what can happen to you. You just fall into whatever, and you might go start selling whatever, so illegal. Then, you get lost in the system. But if you have a plan, okay, maybe X amount of years, my plan is to maybe make this amount of money to help me to build something, a company or business back home. And it's not just the people that come from Africa that suffer. It's actually people here that grow up here. They have no idea, no plan on what they're going to do. And they're just going in life.
Sure.
Going in life. Sure. But yeah, I agree with you. Without a plan, you will fall into whatever, maybe 20 years living with 5 people, and that was not the plan when you first came in.
And what kills us more is the misinformation
that you get when you come.
When we come here, you see somebody
even before you get here.
You get misinformed before you come, and when you come here, the sad aspect is you see some people, they are here 20 years. 20 years. That is what I hate to hear. The fact that you are here 20 years doesn't mean you are wise.
Yes.
No.
There are people, they are here 20 years, they are so very stupid, and you come and you being in your first 3 months, it's normal. If he's talking to you, you cannot say you not listen. He will tell you, I'm here for 20 years. I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm
here for 20 years. You have to do this. You don't have to go and work for them. Go and do black job. Go and do this. Let me tell you, my brother, there's somebody here who has been, so far as German government is concerned.
Yes.
He has worked for only 3 months.
Worked for only 3 months.
So far as German government is concerned. On record, he has worked for only 3 months, but he's here for 10 years.
Yeah.
I now know what you're talking about.
Good.
Yes.
All his work he has done. Me, my first year, I was selbstständig. After I was doing dance, I registered selbstständig. My first year in Germany. After February 2018, 2019, I finished my Leben in Deutschland. The next day, I was doing fitness course. I've registered in Markstadt as selbstständig. Nobody told me. It's something I plan. I come here and I'm coming to do. So I didn't wait for somebody to come and tell me, oh, you have to do this, whatever it is. And my people, my black people, stop only mingling with our black community. When they come, we try to make, of course, the black community is awesome, but we are not in Africa. You come to Europe,
Mix
up.
Integrate.
Yeah, mix stuff with
Don't
them.
use that word mix. KWAKU may be mixing here.
Okay.
So interact.
Yeah, interact with them.
integrate,
Do
yeah.
stuff with them. My courses I did, who did I do it? If I was waiting for my black community to do, I wouldn't have done anything with my Pilates, with everything.
Sure.
I did my Pilates house building here. I didn't understand the language fast. I was there. I did house building and I could just understand 1/10 of what they were taught us.
That is it.
But I did house building and I got my certification and I'm making money out of it now. I'm between 1 hour 30 to 40 euros and I'm doing that for my class. If I have 7 classes in a week, do I have to work? Except standish. If I don't make up to more than 3,500 euros, I don't pay tax. What are you talking about? I'm here. I'm not here to joke.
Hey, but now, from what I'm getting,
Oh my God. You don't understand.
but you're right, because the impressions that you get when you come here depends on how you're gonna stay here. So if you get and somebody tells you I'm here 29 years, don't do this, then and you go with it. Sometimes it's good to listen, because and then you are like, yeah, this person is here for 29 years. These things are not going to happen, because you come with another perception that you had from your homeland, which is something else. GK, hey. Too quiet, man. I think Karlsruhe is taking it. But then
no, I'm on fire, so don't mind me.
GK came all the way from Karlsruhe today.
But
And
it's
it's
really
here tonight.
interesting what my brother is saying.
But
Because
you
I also-
introduce yourself.
Anyway.
People don't know who you are.
They know I'm a big name. What are you talking
That is
about?
what I want to hear right now.
Yeah, anyway, this is your boy GK, rap genius, all the way from Karlsruhe. Yeah, man, and I'm always here. I always feel home, man, with you guys. Thank you for having me. TP, I'm enjoying the show. Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There was another topic. Okay, what advice would you give this to? Because I don't know if you heard it. So we had a show today, and it was about careers and etc. Would you say somebody should find a path of a career, or should they go in to work for somebody else, or be self-standing, be self-employed? What's your advice to somebody who's
Okay. If being self-employed, it doesn't come easy. You have to know, especially some people, they are there. They cannot be proactive by themselves. They cannot do things by themselves.
Yeah.
They would like to work with somebody. So being self-employed, it comes a lot of responsibility. If you have to take care of yourself and pay bills, and you say you come to work for yourself to make that ends meet for that, maybe it will be whatever. It will be tricky from the beginning. You can work with somebody and you can combine it. That is one angle. But aside that, if you come here and there are people, they will even come to Germany, they will even ask them. Let me give you an example. I was in Lisbon and they were bringing opportunity whereby you can do house building.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was from Morocco or Egypt. So I asked him why. House building, Fivas. It took me the whole day to understand why will educating you, free education, and after that you make more money. He was so against it. He says I shouldn't do it. They will pay me if they are paying us normal 1,500. They will pay you if you are doing house building 800 or 900. For that 3 year sacrifice, he will not do it. But after you are becoming 2,500, 3,500.
Yeah, long time
now.
Hey, Africa! 3 years against 20, 15 years. He said he will not do it. He cannot sacrifice 3 years for 20 years. Hey. I look at this guy. No, I didn't understand what his motivation was coming from. I wanted to know how motivated he was in that. He was telling me, no, don't do it. They'll pay you small money. You still work here. You go to school. You work here. He will not do it. He will not do it not just because he doesn't have the brain. He doesn't want to do it because he feels he cannot sacrifice 3 years to take 800, 900 euros
Sure.
to go to school. Meanwhile, in Africa, where we are coming from, Who will take you to that school and that education and pay you that?
Pay you 800 euros. Nobody will do that.
You understand? So we come here, someone then they just let us know. Don't do as we do. Work. This normal work is a girl. You do this while you still make money. Me, we are online. I do every type of job. I do it to the hand or to whatever it is. But I cannot go, do it on the right angle. You get the one sorted out. Pay your taxes.
Yeah.
Pay your taxes. There are people here, they are working, they are in Germany here for 15 years. They cannot even go and take credit of 2,000.
Yeah. Sure.
They cannot even go and take credit of 2,000. Because any work they've worked long in Germany.
It's 3 months, as you say.
And then, if you go to the whole credit system, everybody, big business, they're all relying on credit.
Yeah.
Build our credit system.
They don't use their own money.
They don't use their own money, sure.
But in Africa, man, he's saving. Wait.
How much do you...
Wait, they are saving. They say, I'm putting 200 down, I'm putting 200 down. 200 in a year is what?
Wow.
1,400.
Yeah.
1,400. Good. So 1,400, that is in a year. Before that money was ready, you are going to Ghana to go and buy cement. They've increased the price. That when you started saving, that cement could have bought $1,000. But by the end of the year, when you went there, you can buy only 700. Good. Do the calculation. If you have taken loan to buy that cement that very day, January, you will save so much money, and you still be here, be paying the credit in a very easy way. But our people, they are all saving. So before he realized, and when he wanted to go back to Ghana to go and do the building, the money he saved already, he cannot even complete the building.
That is it.
So now they go to Ghana, they go steal and rent. Why wouldn't they take credit? Because they are not in a position to take credit. They went, but he has worked 3 months, 4 months. You go
you're touching jobs like this.
Yeah.
Going to one club after the other.
Go online, go and see the registration for credit. They'll ask you, why do you think they ask the question? How long you worked at your last workplace? How long?
They want to know your trust.
Yeah.
If you are
so my people, it all add up to the whole package. It all add up.
So a whole question for you, because it was something that I can't remember, basically raised in another show. What made you want to do your B1 and not A1, but what made you want to do your B1?
Okay, B1. To have a permanent stay in Germany,
you should
have B1.
Okay.
So before I was coming, I was like, okay, before I can have my passport, I can have, which now I'm not so.
You don't want it anymore.
Because of my agenda. I don't want to be committed to this country.
This man has to do his agenda because
my agenda is changing slowly. So unbefristed is enough for me. I can do a lot with unbefristed. Okay. 10 years, I'll just go and make another picture and take another card. It's nothing any big deal. It is done unless I do something bad in the country and they said, I'll go to Ghana and go overstay. And I don't give them notice
that you are out.
Yeah, I'm out, and then they'll even. I've seen that one day. It's not even so.
So what's unbefristed? Is that residency or is it like
permanent residence?
You have a permanent residence, but you don't have the German pass. I think.
Okay,
But you are free to.
You can travel in so many places.
But you have to. Don't you have to go in and out of the country like every 6 months or every?
You don't need to stay longer than 6 months outside the country.
Yeah.
So you can go 3 months, then come back.
Because believe it or not, even though I was born in the UK, I have that as well. I have that for Germany. I have that my unbefristed.
You see now? It's good because 6 months. As you said, you are working to your goals. That is the same thing. We have come to Germany, we have set a basis, we have set a ground in Germany. Still, we have back home where we need to go. It's going to be a very good example when someone you step at your work at home. Your plan is something else. Maybe mine is same to you. I may be liking to go back home for 3 months, do my stuff there, whatever I've invested, then come back here, continue with my journey, then go back home.
It's as simple as that. We are not from here. I don't want us to believe that. Okay, it's if you say that is too whatever you are, I accept it. I believe what they've achieved. I have to come and tap into the opportunity the same way they come to our place. Tap the opportunity and they come.
They come, sure.
I see that.
Yeah, they come and tap and they bring it. So why can't I also come and tap and take it back to my country?
I agree.
Sure.
I agree. I see that as like I was speaking to somebody, and I said I invest in Ghana and etc. And I see it as I don't care anyway because I've got passport and everything.
Nobody, you can mute your mic.
No, I see it as I'm in the Western world. I'm making money, and I'm using that to invest in like you said, the same way they did. They took the money.
Yeah.
I see it as me taking my reparations or me putting money back into the country. So no one can say to me that I'm not putting anything in Africa. And the way I'm taking is smarter than people actually think. You just say, oh look, this guy is working. No, I'm taking money from this place out of the economy and put it into another economy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
You
in
employ
one way or
people.
another, you are employing people.
Yeah. When you bring money into the economy, you're employing people. You buy things, you're
Even
employing
if you
people.
bought a land, somebody, why you gave money to somebody?
Yes.
He will feed his family.
Yes.
He will probably bought a
course.
car with it to make transportation.
Even if he pays for his side woman, that money is going to buy clothes or whatever. It's going somewhere.
I read online they
Because
said
you are here, you are not raising the building back in Africa. You are raising it. You are employing so many people.
Yeah.
they said men can save themselves from heart attack if they have 5 to 6 sex in a week. Times in a week. I was reading online.
Okay.
Are you tired though?
How many times?
It says 5 to 7 times a week.
Hey,
And
Every
he said-
day you-
Yeah, every day.
that
one.
means every day.
He said, see, my brother, I don't want to divert the topic, but I'm telling you,
Yeah, but
if you see these rich people, you see some rich old people, they are walking on the street they are controlling their sex life very well. You see that there's all the rich people with all these small girls, you see them hitting 80. If they are this one is good for the heart. Sex is the best solution for the heart.
You had
telling
it.
you.
You had
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I don't have enough experience, but I'm just saying for the old people. I'm not old yet.
yeah, me too. I don't
You're trying to take the number.
Yeah, somebody told me.
All right, you have just checked it.
Yeah.
All right, but I like the fact that people are trying to realize wherever they came. The fact is, don't forget from wherever you came from.
Yeah.
One time.
And try to have a plan on wherever you're going, because without it, and don't listen. That's what we always say here on Home of African Music. Don't listen to people who came here 96 years ago, but they have done nothing. Interact. That's the good word I was looking at. Interact with the people who are not. Because if you stay with friends for 6 to 7 months, 6 to 7 months is a lot of months, and you are not moving, try to find some good friends. Try to change your friends. You may be somewhere in a bottle like this one. I don't want to do any viable. You may be a bottle like this one. You're inside. You are not thinking outside this box.
Yeah.
Because
What you can see is
what you can see is what you are around you. So you came here. You met friends who are. Then you're just there every day.
We are here. We are 4 in a very difficult situation. We are all hustling boys. If I start making money, if I don't move from where I am, I will still have to leave. Because if you buy a new shoe, KWAKU want to wear the shoe.
Sure.
You want to. If you buy food, they all want to eat the food. So sometimes I'm forced not to buy new stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I'm forced not to buy food. Because if you buy, because they all not have it, so you have to feed on it.
Eat it.
So either you live there or they decide. So when they realize, after all, if I buy new stuff, they will all share with me. Then we don't have it. Nobody become a competition. So there's no competition between us. As soon as you don't live there and you stay with them, competition, forget it.
I'm telling you.
Forget it. You cannot.
How is Karlsruhe, the GK? You came all the way from Karlsruhe to Home of African Music here today.
I hear a lot. I don't go there a lot. I have to go there because I've heard so much. About that place.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I've heard that place is really cool.
Yes, good. It's very relaxed, but I have to say the vibe is very different compared to the vibe in Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart is very lively here.
Okay.
And I have to say I haven't met so many, like countrymen, like Kenyans or like that. And few that I've met, some. Let me tell you, talking of this issue with coming here, I'm having a plan. I met this guy. I knew this guy is Kenyan. But then this guy lies to us. Like, he lied, he's not from Kenya. But first he forgot he greeted me with Swahili and we spoke. It was in this in Africa festival.
You know, there is an accent you can't hide.
No, now I was like, okay,
They say characters like pregnancy.
And I was like, okay,
True. Character, yeah.
I thought this guy can hide, from the police, but you don't have to hide.
To hide from a
From me.
fellow African.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Fellow
trust.
con- yeah,
He's
yeah,
having
yeah.
trust
Family man
issues.
fan.
He's having
This
trust
guy-
issues.
Yeah. This guy, I was like, man. And then he's also trying to do some music, but he lies, man. That guy lied to me, like, yeah, we have this show, come. I prepared myself like 2 times.
Wow.
The guy just no phone
Disappointed
call.
you.
The last minute, you call someone, that kind of disappointment. You are calling someone, you have arranged everything, where we are meeting, and then that day, all of a sudden, the phone is switched off
Oh my God.
twice. So I thought, okay, I don't.
Just have to,
This is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
you have to,
Flash them off.
flush them off.
All right.
And I realized earlier,
We're running out of time. We are going somewhere actually today. We are having the African Open Mic that is happening in Loventor tonight. And some of us here are going to the We Love Afrobeats. It is happening tonight actually in Stuttgart City B Club.
Yep,
B Club or Bike.
Bay Club.
Bay. The club is Bay. You
know this
understand?
one
It
Bay.
is Bay.
Some
Bay. That is
of
my
us
Bay.
will only use
Bay.
when we are
This
calling
club
our
is Bay.
sweethearts.
This club is the civilized way to say baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
Bay.
Bay.
Club.
Bay. Yeah. Bay club.
So it's Bay Club.
Bay. But there's a meaning behind it.
What?
I think it's before everything, before all else.
Before all else.
That's what
Okay.
Bay means, before all else.
Okay.
But the same can apply when you're telling your sweetheart you are my babe before everyone else.
Yeah.
Before all else, that's what it can actually mean.
Yeah, if you tell her what it means and you call her that, she'll love you even more.
So everybody, guys, my friend, don't forget. Let's do Bay tonight. Yeah.
Let's do Bay tonight, and for those who are going to the African Open Mic, it's actually limited for some people. That's why. Not limited for some people because of Corona. They had to limit to a number of people, and we're gonna take the cover of that event tonight. We hope for the best. We're gonna see it. Titicus.
Yeah.
Hey, this word, oh. Now, when are you coming back, man? People are missing. old school.
To my old school people, there's a whole lot coming up. The energy is so up.
Yes.
The vibe is so freaking blazing. I'm putting some few things definitely with the team, and then hopefully, I'm very sure next week we are rolling old school hour in a very grand style. And I'm going to say the hyper hour. The hyper hour. Because it's going to be a whole full vibe altogether. You understand? There's a revolution, and Africa, we shouldn't be left behind in this revolution. Wow, oh my God! When I talk about this, I get goosebumps.
The evolution.
Yeah, so that is the vibe. So don't get it twisted. It's for real, and then we are moving in a particular pace, and then we'll not stop. For me, my one agenda is no side mirrors. I only drive forward. I don't care what is behind me.
All right. I love that. TP, thank you for hosting us.
No problem.
We had to crash your show today.
I'm open for guests. I love it when people come around and we have healthy conversations.
I'm telling you.
There's nothing better than that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I've been the host, DJ KWAKU TP. This bit has been the KWAKU TP show, as we do each and every week. We're back again next week, Saturday, 3 p.m. Don't miss out. And from 5 p.m., the Hyper Show with Kojo Titicus is back. Don't get it twisted.
Don't watch me, watch TV.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Remember, you can catch this show back on the YouTube. It's Radio RFM. You can catch that show and some of the other shows that I've gone on during the week Also head over to our Instagram, Radio R99.2 FM. Follow us to catch the latest information on what is going on. And remember, you can always catch us on Facebook, Radio RFM. This has been the KWAKU TP Show. I've been DJ KWAKU TP. Thank you very much. And have a